What a night. Here comes Eddie. This lots of hype. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Lands with that right uppercut. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event. And the world's strongest man is staggered. And Eddie Hall goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
They need to turn this around halfway through. They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got to win it. You can do it again. Get up, look at this corner. Look at these switches. They're telling you to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished. Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Eddie Hall in that one. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. It's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nope, that jab not going to score.
Come to me.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round 1. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Good counter punching. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
And the big fella stumbling backwards. So the referee says he can continue.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to block it.
The jab doesn't quite connect. The big fella get rocked.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your glove.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Do you believe this? Final 10 seconds. And Bo is dazed.
10, you're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God.
too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say what I can key in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever band, no mind, keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound. Nigga love you when you shining, but they wanna talk about you when you down. Motivation, all the hating that they doing, motivation. Staying winning, nothing less, ain't no consolation. Used to tell me that I couldn't, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation, motivation. All this money on my mind, that's my motivation. You be talking, but you not up in the conversation. They all wanting me to stop, that's my motivation. Yeah, my motivation. Yeah, that time that I came through and I got one for the boy. Hey, now I'm finna ball out, step back, shoot for the score. Hey, if I had a penny for everyone doubted me, I'll make $1 million a month off a salary. Picture me rolling, go look at the gallery. I've been eating now, look at the calories. No, I've been out up on the road, trying to make it to my goals. Had a lot of friends in the past when I quit on me, had a fold. I remember being told, son, don't ever say it's sold. For the girls, for the cars, for the fame, for the rich.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like the Empire Fight Camp, especially at night. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson. Caleb's here. They'll be fighting and there's the bell to start the round. Hook misses. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Well, the stars are out tonight, Johnny, and not just in the sky. We've got so many celebrities here, and they are expecting big things.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this? These fighters, this is going to be so hard and so different.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes it angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? So they look at his corner, look at his instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, head up, breathe, and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner somehow to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. A lot of work needs to be. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice idea, and that hook lands. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You don't want to trade shots. And he scores with the counter. Neither fighter willing to slow down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about planting that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher is the people that make the history of our sport.
Trying to land that jab.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. So the referee says he can continue.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let...
Caleb Grant is hurt. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense is...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The corner. And there's the bell to start the round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns.
Not many people would...
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my way. Give me a new game. Let's start a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be, this could be.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gotti. He stands at 5'8" tall. This man has never been in a boring fight. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. Weighing in at 140 pounds, he's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, the blood and guts warrior, the Hall of Famer from Jersey City, New Jersey, a super lightweight champion of the world, Arturo Thunder Gotti. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Insane action. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
The reaction is second to none.
Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes up close, tie him up. The referee's then got to follow you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Caution. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Work him behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into
Top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about
him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. He's so...
Stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into the...
Busy with the jab. Work him behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back...
Top of him. Keep him busy with that jab.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to positioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. Is how you are going to deal with this.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you just...
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's putting down walls. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Oh, and the right hook clips him clean. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. You gotta wonder how big of a... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then you get a little dirty.
Nice exchange here from both men. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. Straight right just misses.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Do you still want to fight?
Good for him to get back up on his feet, but is he just a glutton for punishment?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Crawford. They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Scoring hook. The jab not finding its target. Big hook doesn't land. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. We wanted action, and they are delivering. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance without a doubt.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. The left jab is landing at will.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Perfect counter shot. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if he can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he just missed with that left jab. We're getting us a high-tempo show. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this thing? And that straight got him.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be
Crawford in trouble. And you saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that.